What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Another episode of working out here in the Usawa Fitness Garage Gym Review Channel Studio. My boy Billy coming in. Thought I heard him coming. I'm gonna be training him in here today, y'all. And we're gonna get a nice little workout in. I'm gonna show you guys some of what the Mikolo M4 2.0 Elite can do. And I'm gonna show you a little bit of the Anubis Half Rack as well, because they just dropped, Mikolo just dropped the 2.0 version of the Mikolo Anubis Half Rack. So I want to make sure you guys get to see some of what that could do. I could tell you guys about some of the changes and upgrades that they made to it. And then we could also sit back and talk about the Mikolo 2.0 M4 2.0, because that's the one a lot of y'all want to see, because it hasn't been out as long, and you know, there's a lot to talk about on it. So yeah, we're gonna get it in, man. We just gonna wait for Billy. He should be here in a second. In the meantime, if you here, make sure you go ahead and say something in the comments, so I know we ain't in here talking to ourselves, which, you know, I'm sure we're gonna end up doing anyway. See if we got some people in here. So go ahead and let me know what you're thinking about today. Well, it's Friday. Happy Friday. Hopefully you're getting a good workout in. You already got y'all workouts in and you ready for the nightlife like me. So I got mine in early like I like to do. I think I worked out right at about 5, because I didn't have my first client. I usually get it in around 4. And I don't know if y'all seen some of these live streams I've been doing as I cut this weight. Hopefully y'all be able to check some of that out. When you finish watching this video, click that. But I've been doing a big weight cut. I'm going to show y'all me cutting weight and getting my body right for the winter and getting ready so that I could do a little bit more, and when the winter comes, I could do some detail work, you know. So we got to cut first. So we'll see how it goes. See if anybody in here. Yeah, anyway, this is my, garage gym review channel. Mainly what I do here on this channel is I review equipment, but I'm also a personal trainer for those of you who don't know me. And I train about 30 people in this garage. And one of the things that I like is that as a review channel, I'm not only giving you my opinion, but I'm giving you the collective opinion of a lot of people working out with this equipment. I can show you guys the other night, us getting it in a little bit, and you get an idea of, kind of like what this gym can look like at different times of the day. All right. It's not always one person. Sometimes we can have multiple people getting it in, doing all different type of work. And, this channel is bigger than just, me doing a couple of exercises on a one piece of equipment. Instead, I got a ton of different pieces of, a ton of different people giving me their opinions on this equipment. So you're not getting just my opinion. You're getting a collective opinion of everybody you see working out on these videos. And to me, that's a big deal, because it's easy for one person to get up there and give his or hers opinions, but they could miss something. Somebody could be taller than me. Somebody could be shorter than me. Somebody could be wider than me. It's gonna be hard to be thinner than me at this point, because I'm kind of light. Gotta work on that. But it's one of those kind of situations where I feel like, you're getting a lot more in this studio than you might get in elsewhere. See if he hit me up or anything real quick. Yeah, it's only 4 minutes in. So yeah, he should be here any moment. So y'all just gonna have to listen to me continue to talk to you while I wait for him to get in. If you hear, make sure you reach out in the comments. Let me know you here. Let me know what you're looking forward to most. And let me know if you have any questions about either the Mikolo M4 2.0 Elite. The difference between some of these Mikolo machines that they just came out with is you got the first one is just called the Mikolo M4 2.0. And that one is just the upgraded features. It's got the steel here, where the old M4 had aluminum here on this upright. That was a big deal. And then they just made some various changes to the back of the cage. They gave you the built-in hooks. Um, I'm trying to remember what the other changes are. I'll get back. They made it where the Smith bar can go up a lot higher now, and also the lat pull down is a lot higher. So you're going to be able to get a full range of motion. They also added this 3-in-1 piece. I'll show you in a minute. Come on, dog. Here you go. You know what I'm saying? We got Billy in the house. I'm going to go ahead and mic him up.
Take a good look.
Come in flexing.
That's the product. Right here. Years of hard work.
Years of hard work to build them in, get them right. I'm going to throw a mic on you right quick. See, I got a new one. I lost my other one, but I like this. I got this mic at Micro Center for $14, a $70 mic, but it was open box. So I came up. You know what I'm saying? I was like, $14. I couldn't get there fast enough. Yeah.
Off the back of the truck.
You did? Wait, let me see. I think I got it upside down. I do. Hold up. Yeah, maybe they can give me a bunch of these if that's the case. Yeah, so I was just talking about the features, and so I'm gonna let you start warming up, so you could give me like some, give me some squats, some wide stance toe touches, and we'll run through it. I'm just gonna tell them about this cage a little bit. So they also made it where this could go up higher, so you could do a full lat pull down, like I said, and then they got this 3-in-1 piece down here at the bottom, and this piece right here will allow you to do a low cable row. You could also, let me make sure that camera is on me. You could also pop it off and you can use it for your hold down for when you're doing lat pull down, so your knees are underneath. And another option is flat up here with a rough surface. So for some people who might not be able to stand up and grab the pull-up bars, it give them that option. And it's real easy. And one of the things that is real easy to move, and one of the things that I'm excited about for all of you people that got the Anubis rack, is that they added that to the Anubis. Now it won't retract and like the way it used to. But that's a nice feature, because having a true lat pull down, leg hold down is major for us, because now we could get it in and we can actually do a lat pull down with one cable. That's different than that dual cable system or that dual bar where you got the hooks on each side. I like this a little bit more. What's up, dog?
How you doing?
I'm straight, man. I just got done, man. Just trained all morning, straight back to back. It was good. And you the last one.
Saving the best for last.
Saving the best for last. We're going to get it in, man. Did you like that workout the other night?
I did like that workout the other night.
I was showing them some of the footage.
5 of us at once.
5, that's what, man. You know, the gym multifaceted trainer and gym. We could do all kind of things up in here.
Nothing this man can't do. I'll tell you that.
We've been training for a grip, man. We just gonna have some fun, man. We're gonna have some fun.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's gonna be a good workout.
Get a good one in, nice day.
Yeah,
not too hot.
And it's Friday. You
and
know
it's
what I'm
Friday.
saying, man. You got nothing to do. You ain't got no job, but you do. You ever seen the movie Friday? All right, I was gonna say I would be very disappointed if you ever seen the movie Friday, whether you hear it right now or you come in later. Tell me your favorite line from the movie of Friday. Mine is when DJ Pooh was about to get a beat down, and he beat when Zeus knocked him back in his bike, and he's like, "You want some of this too, old man?" He's like, "Nope." Tell you what I don't want is none of that right there. So today, what we're going to give me some big arm circles forward and arm circles back. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you do chest on the Anubis Half Rack with some cables. All right, we'll do a straight chest press. Then we'll come over here and we'll do a low cable row. For shoulders, I think we're gonna do some high face pulls with the Smith bar. So you just get in here, and on these, Billy, you could put your finger on the first ridge where it start to get the knurling, okay, your index finger, and then I want you to bring the bar higher than your elbows.
Oh, all the way up by forehead?
Yeah.
Like bringing it way up there?
Yeah, bring it up. Yep. After that, we're gonna go in the biceps, and for the biceps, I'm just going to, because I got that set up the way it is, I'm gonna drop the handles down. You can do bicep curls there, tricep push down, and then we'll push it back to the top. We'll hit the triceps, and then oh yeah, you know what? I forgot about the legs. I was gonna do them there. That'll give me time. Nah, I don't want to do that because it's gonna be too hard to get the it's gonna be too hard. It's gonna take too long for me to put the J cups and everything on. So I think what I'll have you do for the legs, we'll go to I'm gonna have you do a goblet squat for the IT band. So we'll do a Kersey lunge from the goblet squat. That'll be the one exercise we don't use the machines for.
Perfect.
All right. So in that case, yeah, you could do those right there. So I'm just gonna move this. I'll give you a 40 for that. And I'll give you a 35. All right. All right, y'all. So we're gonna get at it. So what we're gonna be doing today, I think I'm gonna do a rep count so I don't have to focus on so I'm not steady hitting the button. Okay. So we'll just do let's start with 12 reps for each exercise, okay?
Yeah, perfect.
And actually, let's start off, let's not start there. Let's get a full body movement first. So let me get a reverse lunge with rotation over the forward knee, and just to start getting loose. So yeah, we're gonna get at it. So right now, I'm gonna have Billy just kind of warming up a little bit. A lot of times I like to do 7 exercises. I like to start with a full body movement. And then I like to go chest, back, shoulders, biceps, triceps, legs. I'll tell you why I did that order in a minute. All right, John, thank you, man. Thanks for stepping in, dog. I hope you feeling better, man. I know John had COVID. Ooh. And he was hurting, man, for a few days. I'm checking in on him. But, you know, I think he got his strength up, as he told me the other day. So I'm glad you're feeling better, yo. I've been thinking about you. I've been commenting on you a lot in all these live streams too, dog, because this dude, wow, man, he keep on saying that every time I do a video, I be talking about how I'm single. So I made it into a thing. I do it for real. I make sure I do it. I want you to bring your fingers out, and then at the end, I want you to touch all 5 fingers together, and then give me that big stretch. You feel the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just gonna get a little bit more range of motion. I'm big on that. That's one of those things. Whenever I'm doing a cable press or even a fly, I always want to bring my fingers together, all 5. And the reason why I talk about bringing all 5 fingers together is at the end of that movement, you're gonna feel those little tiny secondary muscles jump in. Try that when you do your chest press, and I think you'll find, oh yeah, I could feel that. Just the way
way better.
Yeah, a lot more mind muscle connection that way. So from here, we're gonna go over here. That's the Anubis Half Rack. And like I said, this is all Mikolo stuff right here today. We're gonna grab down here. And this is that point where I told you they got that little foot plate. I'll go on the other side so y'all can see this once I get Billy going. So I'm not gonna have him lean back at all, but you see his feet down here on this little foot plate. So I don't want you even lean in. Now retract your shoulder blades, push your chest forward. Now keep your shoulders low. Yep. And now keep your elbows wide. There you go. And give me a little squeeze every time. And I like just using, this piece. We could just really get that back. Later on, we'll do some exercises. A lot of times I'll do some cable crossovers where I'll try to get lower, because I know this is going to hit that upper rhomboids and lats. And so, I just like it. That's one piece of equipment that I really like. And I love that we could do good cable rows now that with that little foot plate. Now this is going to be like a upright row. We're going to hit these, we're going to hit these rhomboids, traps, shoulders. And on this one, I like that the bar is so smooth. Go with a thumbless grip. So, yep. There you go. Good. You don't have to be so much power, Billy. Just be smooth with it, okay? And make sure you get them hands up real high. Yep, higher. So the goal is going to be to try to get them hands higher than your shoulder, your elbows, okay? There you go. I might drop that weight just a little bit on the next one so you can see that body bounce. I want to get that out.
Yeah, all right.
Yep. So I want it real smooth like this, okay? So you lean back, and when you're just going to take your time, you're just going too fast.
Yeah, all right. Slow it down.
Yeah. See, yeah,
Not a
you don't
power
have
move.
to go. Yeah, you don't have to be like that because we want more time under tension than power. Okay. So, okay, I'm giving Billy a nice heavy bicep curl. Yep, little squeeze at the top. Yeah, thanks. That's better, man. That's good. Yep, little squeeze at the top every time. We'll do 12 reps, and then we almost finished with this circuit. This is how I run my circuits, and at the end of the day, you're gonna feel this whole workout. You know, we're not doing bro splits and that kind of thing right now, because you know we're trying to keep it tight for the summer. Go ahead, raise it back up, and I think we might end up. I got to put those numbers on. We might end up keeping it here, but you're probably gonna want to go up. Yeah, and just keep them elbows tucked. Yeah, give me that nice full range of motion. And at the end, I want you to go with a thumbless grip right now.
Yeah.
Take your thumb or put it here. Now at the end, plant your thumb and your fingers down at the ground. That's gonna help you lock it out. You feel that?
Yeah.
So that's another trick I can show you guys. I'm a trainer. I've been a trainer for, I'm pushing up probably 15 years now, since 2012, 13, I guess. Is that right? Yeah. And so at the bottom of my tricep push downs, I like to extend the fingers out like this. And then just try to think about touching my fingers and thumbs to the ground. It's going to allow you to get just a hair more pressure on that tricep. And I think it's something that a lot of y'all would like if you try it. So, hey, it's my thing. Some people might like it. Some people might not. I thought I pulled, here it is.
What we doing? Goblin squat?
Yeah, from the goblet position, I want you to do curtsy lunges. Yep. And so here I'm just working his IT band. I'm going to go low so you can see what his feet are doing. But we just doing goblet weighted hold curtsy lunges. And a lot of times out here in the IT band don't get a lot of work. And so I like to use these movements sometimes when we're not doing like other pieces of, when we're not using some of the other leg equipment I got, because you can't see it, or I mean, you can't see it because if I turn over here, I got a whole, rack or leg press over here. Right there, there's a straight up leg curl. There's a hip abductor back there. So I got plenty of opportunities to use different equipment, but this is a Mikolo video, baby. So I'm representing Mikolo. I can't have Riffit all up in the shot. I can't have HVO all up in the shot. It's all about Mikolo today.
He keeps his things separate.
I gotta keep, I can't be combining stuff all the time. But on this day, we're doing it like this. But we will do some, we love all these vendors, and I like to do some of their stuff. But today I wanted to focus on these two pieces because they new, and I know y'all ain't seen them all, especially that's brand new. And Anubis just dropped the new 3x3. And I should be getting that. Mikolo, when I was there for the ambassador event, they told me, they were going to send me the new version. The new version was supposed to be there, but it wasn't ready.
There's a newer version?
It just came out today. Yeah, it's dope too. It's I could tell y'all some of the things while Billy take this quick rest. The new version, they took away this. This is no longer here. It's just a straight bar, and that bar is there so that you can hang these legs up on it so you can get them out of the way. They also added more weight. They also made it where it has 1-inch holes on all 4 sides. So now it's fully modular with any other piece of 1-inch equipment with 1-inch holes and 2-inch spacing. That's a big deal. Here we go. We're going again. Now we're going into reverse lunges with the rotation over the forward leg. That's just going to get a little bit of that core work in, a little bit mind muscle connection for, a neural response, right? Because he got to do multiple things at one time. Let me get over here so you can see him. I forgot the camera following your boy. And this guy, my boy Billy, ain't even on the set right now.
The main event.
So I get, yeah. So as you can see, he rotating over the forward knee here and giving me a nice big shoulder turn, making sure he get those obliques into the move. Yep, it's a good movement. Nice way to just kind of get that body warmed up for what's coming up next. Was any piece light, heavy, or over here first? Yep.
We could probably go one notch up on the bis and tries.
Okay, bad.
But it wasn't too light. It was
okay.
Just for the sake of pushing myself.
All right, that's good. So again, you see how we bring all 5 fingers together, thumb and fingers, and then I know at the end of that, I'm gonna get right here, major pectoral, then right in the center. You're gonna feel like that straight line. I promise y'all, if you never done it, try it. Especially if you like you work in hypertrophy and you just trying to create a look. You know what I mean? If you going for strength and power, you could just bang them out. But you really want to try to work on making those pecs look and not just like a dollop. I don't like a dollop where I want that whole square. I want that whole chest to look like a big square. And I don't want it to be bigger at the bottom and the top. So I want straight details. Okay, we're gonna lean forward. And now this is a 2-to-1 ratio pulley system on this Mikolo Elite M4 2.0. And there's not enough weight, but they have these horns here. And you see I added 50 pounds because I have those horns. That's a ginormous addition to this cage because that makes it where you can lift a lot more weight than you could if it was just a 2-to-1 system without the horns not allowing me to add Olympic plates. So I'm telling you, I love that. And that's something that makes that a super valuable asset to this cage. Now, remember what I talked about, dog?
Yeah.
Stand up nice and tall. And then just don't rush, right? You want a thumbless grip. The thumbless grip is going to help you get it up there. There you go. That's better. Good job. Yeah, if you're doing like a straight bar upright row like that, you don't want to that's a little bit heavy. We're gonna work on that on next one. I make him look a little heavier than he should be. You want to go with a thumbless grip. It's just gonna make it easier to get those hands up, or you want to be using like a easy curl bar. And then did you raise the weight right there? Okay.
Yeah.
So let me see. We got a comment. Hit those real quick. Let me get 12 reps and let me see what that was. Did you mention adding plate storage? Plate storage on which one, John? That one always had the plate. Are you talking about on the Anubis 2.0? Because this one does have the original M4 that I had actually had a little bit more plate storage than this one because the top 2 Olympic plate holders on this cage are so close that you can only put micro plates up here if you have a full Olympic plate on this particular plate holder. So but as far as, you're right. They did add plate holders to the Mikolo 2.0, the Anubis 2.0. I saw it because they're selling a package that actually has plates with it. You're right. I didn't mention that. Thanks. Let me just show that comment. Yep. Yeah. So yeah, you did get plate storage added. I forgot about that, John. Thank you, bro. Yeah, so I think it definitely looked like it's gonna be a nice upgrade because they made a lot of changes that have were talked about in some of my reviews and other reviews out there. I think the biggest thing that a lot of people are gonna like is that it got those that there's 2-inch holes or 1-inch holes on all 4 sides, so it's straight modular. And now I feel like we could add them jammer arms because Mikolo makes some 3x3 jammer arms, and a lot of other companies do. And I feel like as long as you got it loaded heavy, you could use the jammer arms. You just gonna have to be careful because since it's a half rack, you could pull it over if the weight get too heavy. Yeah. So, but I feel like, and that's why I wish they had left that. I wish they left that.
Even with this?
But when you put the jammer arms on there, so here's the thing. Here's what I feel like is a dilemma. Not a dilemma because you ain't supposed to be putting them on there anyway, but best believe I'm going to do it. You heard?
Don't tell him what he can't do.
You best believe I'm getting them jammer arms first chance I get because I love jammer arms. But if you, the problem is if you take this off, if you put the jammer arms on, you might need them down there low.
Oh,
you
so
know, like I'm saying, yeah, so you can't have these on. And that's why I liked when they had this because right now I'm adding 110.
Keep it stabilized 20, a bit.
That's another 240 pounds that I got sitting there to help weight that cage down. But, you know, it's probably enough just because they added also more stacks on there. So we're going to see. We're going to see. You know what I'm saying? Either way it go, I can't wait to get my hands on it.
Make sure they saw that part.
Just like I wouldn't mind if I was be able to get my hands on a new wife, girlfriend, anything like that, because I'm still riding solo over here. But we ain't gonna talk about that right now.
Come on, she's out there.
She's out there. She out there waiting for me.
She's watching.
While I'm out here fishing, she might be watching. That's for you, John. I do it every video now, dog.
He's single by choice, John.
We going in the reverse lunges with the rotation over that forward knee again. I hope y'all liking the show today. I'm lifting alongside you guys, so he's my rest period. I like it, man. That boy feeling a lot better. Like I said, he been under the weather, and that mug is one of them gorilla, like what I call gorilla mugs, man, because he's strong as an ox. John is. He live heavy. But as you see, here it is. I'm just getting down here so y'all can see because the camera is following where I go. So I just want y'all to see what he's doing. But I know his heart rate is up right now. I've been training Billy for over 10 years. And so, you know, we just over here first, bro.
That's right.
More chest. And so I kind of like got a good idea of what he could do. And I just want him to have a workout where it feel like he just had a straight cardio workout at the end of the day. When you hear him talk, you're going to hear that his heart rate is elevated. I don't have to keep taking his post like I would if it was somebody newer or if it was somebody older and I didn't have a good idea of where he stood in his, you know, in his fitness journey. But for us, I just want to give him, you know, a nice challenge. Let him walk out of here with a great pump, hitting everybody, you know, all the major body parts, and then go straight to the bar and, you know, order 2 with the, you know.
That's right. That's right.
All right.
He's put a lot of trust in me, putting a microphone on me. Where knows?
You know?
He doesn't know what I'm going to say.
It could be anything. As long as he don't curse, I'm cool. All right, man. Feel your back here. That's good. So I really want them elbows nice and high. I know a lot of you guys out there are very experienced in working out, but a lot of people aren't. I get people all the time that tell me, like, I got a whole Smith machine and I don't know what to actually do with it. So I'm trying to create some videos that give you guys a better idea of how we use the equipment. And then, you know, you could take some of these exercises, incorporate them into your workout. If you have no experience at all, here's a full body workout that you can do. Yes, I'm using 2 machines today, but I don't have to. No, you got the shoulders first, okay? And I want to take off a couple. Hold on.
Yeah, should I take off?
Yep.
Black? 2.5?
Yep. And I'm going to tell you exactly why we did it this way. There's programming that's in here that you may not recognize if you're not more familiar. Let me get over here so y'all can see this first. And now, I don't want all that body movement, okay? Just sit there. Just raise your elbows up, okay? Good. Slow down, man. There you go. That's easier, right? You see how high those hands are getting?
Yeah.
Yep. No body movement. I'm going to explain to you guys why the exercises are in the order that they're in right after this. That's better. Okay. Now that's light. Okay. I knew you were strong enough to do it the other way. You just focusing on going way too hard. So while he's doing some bicep curls and also some tricep push downs, and I'll try to see. I'll get on this side, and then y'all can see them in the background. And I want to explain why we do it in the order that we did. Okay, we started off with a full body move, then we went chest, back, shoulders, biceps, triceps, legs. If anybody is out there that understand why I did it that way, say something right now, or forever hold your peace. All right. The reason I did it that way is because I started with a full body movement, then I went to a push, right? The chest is a push. When I'm doing a circuit, I want to be able to rest the antagonist muscle, okay? So meaning like when he's pushing in that first movement, in that chest movement, then we move to back, that's a pull. So I know the triceps are getting a rest. When we get to the shoulders, now that's a push. So now I'm working the triceps in the push movement and the bicep is getting a rest. Then we go to biceps and now the biceps are working. Then the triceps are working and then the legs, right? So I don't want to have two push exercises back to back in this kind of circuit. So that's why we went full body, chest, push, back, pull, shoulders, even though we did an upright raise, all right, that's still would be why I think of the shoulders as my push exercise. And then we went to a bicep curl, tricep push down, and then obviously legs. All right. A better example of that would have been if we did a normal normal back exercise, but I was trying to incorporate all these movements within the Mikolo M4 2.0 Elite and the Anubis 1.0. So that's what's up. All right, so that's 3 rounds. We're doing one more.
One more.
One more and we be done.
You said it. You can hear the heart rate.
Yeah. So y'all hear y'all talking? Yeah.
Whoa.
Now, here's the thing. I know y'all can hear him because even when he wasn't doing that, his mic is mic'd up. And what I mean is like, we don't want to like, we trying to like look a certain kind of way. I'm definitely past working. I just want to kind of be cut. I want to be, I always want to be able to look down and look at my toes and things like that. So I want to incorporate as many of these type of movements into my workouts as possible. But that's just the way I work out. I've never been like a real big guy. I was a marathon runner when we first met. I was a marathon runner and was for a long time. So, I like to dance a lot, you know what I mean? And I like to keep my rhythm. And so I just like to be loose. So these are how I train a lot of people. Sometimes I get people in here that want to work real heavy, including him. We had years where we like, hey, I want to bulk up, but as we get older, I like to, treat, the way I guess my philosophy is that we want to kind of like, be lean and strong and capable of, doing, holding this body for a very long time going forward. All right. So that's my deal. That's why we do a lot of this opposed to bro splits and things.
Simple movements. I'm sweating though. Right? We're just curling and little movements. I'm out of breath and I'm sweating.
And we do switch it up a lot. We do a lot of different, a lot of times this is the basis for my training, but at the same time, I switch up the movements. Like we got no shortage of exercises that we can do in here. And I mean, we got a ton of equipment and we can do all kind of stuff in here. But like, today we showing y'all this workout on the Mikolo equipment. If you got any questions, make sure you ask me. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe and do all the necessary things so you can check out some more of these videos. And like I told y'all earlier, one of the things I'm most proud of in this gym is that you not only get my opinion, but the collective opinion of everybody you see in these videos. And wait, I think John has something. Okay. Oh yeah, I see. I think we answered that. And that's one of the things I'm super proud of, because you see that we don't just sit in here and use this as some stationary little place. Every person that you see in these videos are people that have given me their opinions on this equipment. And so you're getting, a lot more in some of the reviews that you get from here, because you're getting a chance to see people do some things that you wouldn't get to see if it was just me sitting up here talking in front of this equipment. I'm proud of that. I know it's a big deal. Billy tell me things. He be like, ooh, this one ain't as smooth. You know what I mean? Like, why does this one feel different? And I'm like, I don't know, but that's something that I could bring up in my next review. I'll try to get low down here so you can see that he got the foot plate that's removable. And that thing it's good for low cable row. It could be a step, and it can also be a leg hold down. And again, we got the stack over here, but we got these horns, so we're able to add more weights to this 2-to-1 cable ratio machine. This is a 14 gauge 2x2 inch rack with aluminum pulleys. What makes this difference between the difference I think I was talking about earlier. Wait, I'm going to see him do these. Hold on a minute. I'm going to go back to that. That's good. Yeah. The M4 the M4 2.0 is the normal upgrades that took place. The M4 Ultra has aluminum pulleys opposed to the plastic pulleys, and the 2.0, and then the Elite, which is the one I have. You also get the red aluminum pulleys, and also you get the weight stacks opposed to the plates. The plate loader system. You feel good, dog?
Yeah, I feel good.
You got pumped?
Yeah.
This dude is kind of like, I don't have to overcoach him because we've been working together for a long time. And the cues that I usually use, he already knows. So I'm letting him work out, and I'm talking to you guys about what we're doing. Good job, man.
However, if I am doing it wrong, he will be the first to tell me.
You already know. I it ain't just like you get to just, come in here and move the weights around. I'm definitely gonna do some corrections.
Trust
when I
me,
got to. Yeah.
When he turns around and I try to sneak a few half reps in.
Yeah, we got them. Them just become repeats. Nah, dog, I need 2 more of them.
He's got an eye in the back of his head.
That's real talk. I like that he bringing it up right now, so y'all don't think it's a cakewalk in here. But he doing a good job, so good work, man. Feel good about it. Almost done with this workout. All right, so we just got one more exercise. Got us about, got it in right around 30 minutes today. Last exercise is those Kersey lunges, where I'm just trying to work those IT bands, because we know most people sit in the chair and those IT bands are tight. So this just gives us a chance to kind of like stretch them out. Okay. It's good work, man. And that's it. That's the whole thing, y'all. That's the whole thing. Like I said, I'm looking for 30 to 45 minutes of, intense workout where we get to kind of like get these muscles, full of blood, feel the workout, and then get that heart rate up. That's what's up. If y'all got any questions, ask me now, or otherwise I'm gonna go ahead and check out. And if you want to, if you do have questions and you didn't get to them today because you weren't here live, you can always hit me at info@usawafitness.com, or you can hit me in the comments. So I think that's it for today. So as always, stay blessed, stay motivated, and stay fit. Love and peace, everybody. Ow. Good work, yo. That was a real good job, man.
That was a good workout.
Thank you, dog. That was
good 30 minutes.
Yep.
In and out.
In and